What's going on, my Fro Force? You're doing Pokemon Boxen, and we are back for another part of Let's Play Bravely Second Blind. Last time, we saw Ophelia again. Is there another goddamn cat here? There's another goddamn cat here. Man, that catmancer, whatever you want to say, call it. Bet that catmancer skill is really important. Here we are on a fetch quest, just going to tell this guy's manager, it's like, hey, this chick kind of randomly abducted your guy, so blah blah blah. But seriously, why the hell did they have him down there anyway?
Welcome to the Power Betterment Office of Anshine. I am Deputy Director... Oh, you again. What, Go wasn't at his post?
He called it crushing toil. Why'd you give him a job like that?
It's part of his training. We always assign our most promising recruits to the toughest jobs. Builds character.
Sounds more like boot camp. I know how it works. Break him down, make him cry, then after a little encouragement they're like putty in your hands. Right?
Exactly. You have to show these clever clog types what real work is, or you'll never get anything out of them.
Wow, what the fuck?
You're awfully familiar with this approach, Idia.
Yeah, well, I've known my fair share of meatheads who like to work this way. It's their shtick. I bet the Crystal Guard was a lot like that too. Huh, you?
Why, yes. More than a little. Hammering the new steel into shape part, drill instructors called it.
Still, perhaps I miscalculated. I never thought he'd quit this soon.
Any idea where he might have gone?
Come to think of it, there was something on his resume. Yeah, here it is. Spent several months studying the art of summoning in the Miasma Woods.
Oh, not there again.
The Miasma Woods.
Well, at least it's not the same woods as where Ophelia was killing off fairies. But I guess now we've got some other kind of neurotoxin that's going into her that's making her go nuts. Is that just going to be her thing? She trips out on hallucinogenics? If so, that's awful. Like, why would you make a character known for that? This might not end up great. Might be fine, but it might end up pretty bad. We're in the Miasma Woods. 15 to 19. What am I? I'm 15, right? 15, 16? Yeah. Ooh, items already. I'm assuming that these would poison me if I walked in them like normal, but I've got Dungeon Mastery, so I'm a play in the Miasma Water. Monster Hunter, I would be regretting that for like several minutes. Just poisonous water? No, thank you. And unlike in the last game, I don't get any kind of special conversation if I go into it. Thank you. I'll just go ahead and take everything in this forest, except for one blue chest, because I know that's how this game works by now. And since I know they're back, fuck you, I'm not surprised. Hold on, let me finish my story that I started a while back. It didn't just, on my way back, 420 page. Nice. So on my way back from out of state, we had to go from Montana and then drive 3 hours and go back and go into Washington to catch our flight, which we then had to wait a few hours at the airport. And when we finally got on our plane, things actually got better. We ended up getting a full row. Like, a bunch of people didn't show up, so we ended up getting a full row to ourselves. So, excuse me, we both just took each side of the end so we'd have plenty of legroom to split between the middle. And then, from there, we had like a 3-hour layover, which wasn't as bad as it was when we first had that 3-hour layover on the way to Montana. Mainly because we went to this restaurant that was pretty cool, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was just this restaurant, this Italian place in a airport, and it had some pretty damn good lasagna. It had some good pizza too, but the lasagna, oh my god, was fantastic. And they actually used blue cheese in their pizza, which was very interesting. Or I think it was blue cheese. I think it was gorgonzola. That's a blue cheese, right? Anyway, so then on our final ride home, we managed to get ourselves bumped back up to first class, because that's originally what we paid for. Ooh, musical knuckles. Because that's originally what we paid for, but we weren't able to get it before, so that was really, really frustrating. And yeah, it was a hell of a trip. And then to top it all off, on the way back home, when we arrived home, we went to go pick up our car from the garage or the parking spot, and it wouldn't start. So we had to wait a half hour and then a full hour to get towed home, and that's when we finally got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, when we'd been up since 4 in the morning. Yeah, it was that kind of day. Trouble ahead? Oh, I don't care about the friends data. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save. Update Street Pass? No, I'm not going to update my Street Pass because it's just going to be my mother, and I'm going to be sending her a weak-ass summon and blah, blah, blah. Who is that with her? Is that just Go? I don't have to fight them, right? It said it gets bad from here on out, but it's usually like I have to make a decision between things, so I'm not going to make a decision between them, am I? Oh, he notices me walking around. She doesn't. Hifumiyo I... What the hell? He's speaking in tongues. No, I'm sure it's an incantation or something.
Yes, so close. We're so close. We were so close. Why must you always interfere, idiot?
We just have to deliver a letter. Cool your tits.
Oh, put a sock in it. I'm not interfering with nothing. I have a letter for Go from his master. I came to deliver it. That's all.
A letter? From Mr. KAMIIZUMI? He sent you after me?
That's right. Seems he's worried about you. Anyway, here it is.
Thank you.
I wonder if we could have read what was on the letter beforehand.
My dear student, when you stopped coming by for our daily dialogues on swordsmanship, I worried what had become of you.
I imagine that your situation now is difficult, but you must find a way to endure and overcome your difficulties. A young man who shirks from his first true challenge will never gain the confidence needed to succeed in this world. Though still constrained to this sickbed, I have been able to make certain inquiries. I understand that you are working for the Power Betterment Office, and that your duties are physically hard and demanding. Perhaps you have begun to question yourself and curse your position. But remember, this is proof of your employer's expectations. Only the most promising recruits are given such work, that they might be instilled with strength and fortitude. I have heard from reliable sources that your supervisor has high hopes for you. Think of your fencing drills. Often they were hard and tedious, but by sticking to them, you gained strength and skill. You learned fencing from my tome and pursued the magical arts at Alcampus. I do not know what lies in store for you, or what you might one day achieve. I can say only this. Now is the time to be strong. Gird your loins and plant your standard in the ground. You are go-getter. Grit your teeth. Never waver. And you will overcome the trials before you.
I think KAMIIZUMI forgot to mention, oh, and your parents hated you by calling you go-getter.
Oh, Mr. KAMIIZUMI, it's too late. I ran away. Like a coward. Miss Idia, tell me, whatever should I do?
Look, I don't care what the reasons are. A workplace that treats promising young minds like that is no place for anyone.
Mephilia, listen, you gotta work your way up in the world.
Remember the mindless toil day after day. How long do you intend to keep that up?
Maybe about a year. That'd probably do it.
You have a dream to summon the legendary Amaterasu. Your name and mine will be writ large on the pages of history for all eternity. Yes.
There's the angle.
Go, what do you want to do?
Honestly, I don't know. Of course, I want to stay here and continue my research. But at the same time, I accepted that job, and I've been taught to see things through. Taught by Mr. KAMIIZUMI himself, that is. He stressed the point many times in his book.
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? What to do?
I mean, I imagine if I take Go back, then I'll have to fight her and I'll get the Summoner Asterisk, which I've never really been fond of. I never particularly cared about. But, you know, go ahead and stay here, man. I mean, sure, it's true that you ran away from your first job, but that's because you didn't like it. There's always stuff where you can start on the bottom and you're just like, I hate this fucking job. And there's other things where it's like you had an aspiring career, that's true, but did you enjoy doing that? And it seems like you enjoy summoning. So I'd say that takes precedence.
You should stay right here, Go. You have too much potential to be just another cog in that machine.
Miss Idia. Are you sure about this, Idia? What about your master?
To heck with him. Forcing yourself to slave away at a job you hate doesn't help anybody.
True.
I'll let your supervisor know. And Master, too. Do your darndest here from Ophelia and summon this Amaterasu. Got it?
Idia, is something the matter?
No, it's just...
You ignorant fool!
Oh, shit.
Master!
Oh, shit.
Master Nobutsuna KAMIIZUMI, holder of the Swordmaster Asterisk, leader of the Black Blades of Eternia, and the greatest swordsman in the duchy. He instructed Idia in the way of the sword. His disciples are found across the realm, drawn to him by his surpassing skill with the blade, and the quiet honor within his heart. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
I heard the exchange, or enough of it at least.
Then you heard my reasoning. Surely you understand, Master?
I am disappointed in you, Idia. Your advice is naive and shameful.
Master?
This again.
Being but a cog in a machine does not mean one's efforts are devoid of value. You counsel a guileless youth, still ignorant of the world, to throw up his hands at the first hint of hardship. Recklessly, you urge him to question his role, before he can learn for himself which role suits him best. What lesson have you taught the boy that will help him overcome the next challenge that he faces?
Stick with your gut.
Make no mistake, by encouraging him to give in to his weakness, you will bear the responsibility for making Go less of a man. As master to my pupils, I too bear responsibility, and I will not shirk my duty. If you persist in your shameful counsel, you leave me no choice but to draw my sword.
Oh, shit. Oh. Well, yeah, what if I don't want to fight?
Good. Now take this time to reflect on your words.
Alright. So if I just pop in, he's just gonna pop back up and be like the same damn thing over again. Alright, you know what? I think now it comes down to... Oh, god damn it. KAMIIZUMI. I can't let KAMIIZUMI down. I may be on kind of the side of Ophelia, but at the same time, he doesn't... I don't even know if this is what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't fucking know what he wants. You shouldn't have done this to him. You should have just let him make his own decisions. Give him time to give up himself. He wasn't ready. He was saying the toiling was hard, but he wasn't ready to give up yet. You just took him. You're a selfish prick. So, as much as I kind of want the Swordmaster Asterisk, I'm just gonna agree with KAMIIZUMI. Alright.
Honestly, But at the same time, taught by Miss Idiot.
Yeah. Alright, we've got like 15 minutes left in this episode, so we'll go ahead and, I'll go ahead and face Master KAMIIZUMI, and then we can actually face Mephilia in the next episode.
You should stay.
Are you?
To heck.
There. There we go. We're absolutely gonna be going back on
It
Mephilia,
would
but
seem
still.
you still have much to learn. The lesson begins, Idia. Draw your blade.
Bring it.
I shall dispense with the formalities. Swordmaster KAMIIZUMI stands before you.
Oh, and we've got black blades? Alright. Oh, that's right. Someone said that, I'd always have chromies to face in these kind of battles. Well, as long as we keep our eyes on the stalwart Oryx, I think we'll be fine. KAMIIZUMI doesn't have the same boosting as the other guy, so I think we may be okay. But don't quote me on that. Ow! Jesus Christ, stop it! These guys are fucking fast. Like, no joke. I hope you can survive this, Magnolia, because if not, you're going down. Damn it! I have a feeling I was not ready for this battle. Oh, jeez. Ow. 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 Damn it! Wow, holy shit. Alright, I guess we'll grind and then be back next time. Yeah. That does it for this episode. Bye.